And I'm live. All right. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome to, I did a video like this once. I checked when I did it. It was about a year ago. It was 2 weeks shy of a year ago. So who have we got in here? Joshua, welcome in. Take that, E. Mark Brown, welcome. Yeah, go ahead. Hit that, smash that thumbs up. Iraq in the house. We got Ellie Cruz Orchid. Welcome. The most winningest person in the history of beard product winnings. Howdy, Joshua. Some hello and how are yous. And let me just catch up here real quick. So my thought for today is that it was a year ago, almost a year ago, that I went, and you are live. You live. Good evening, Russ. About a little less than a year ago, I went through most of my collection. Some things I didn't check because I would have been too sad. But, and what does Ellie say here? When I was a teen, I won tickets to concerts over 4 times. Yeah, I do okay. In fact, I did pretty good last Friday. It was after tax season was finally over. I went out and my date for the evening wanted to play Keno. I don't know if you have Keno where you are. It's basically a lottery thing where the numbers come up on the screen. And I haven't played in like 5 years. And I figured, what the hell? And I won $1,230. So I guess I can't complain about my luck. But about a little less than a year ago, I went through most of my collection and pulled out the items that had gone rancid, went bad. I knew I had to do it again. It's been a year. And back then, there were some that I was just too sad to test because I knew they were probably bad. I do want to say one thing. Think of this as if I was checking out produce I bought, months ago. And, if I've had some of these oils for 3 to 4 years, then I'm sticking to my 5 favorite companies now. It's just too difficult catching up with all these companies and letting products go bad. Yeah, I'm doing reviews, so I've kind of got no choice but to keep on buying. But it does kind of bug me. In one way, I'm going to be sad to see a lot of these go. But in another way, I'm going to be happy to have my collection really trimmed down because I think there's going to be a lot that's bad here. And it's not because of the products. There's anything wrong with the products. It's because they've died of old age. I've just had them so long. And I don't take especially good care of my beard products. I don't have them in one of those, refrigerated wine cooler things. I don't have them in a shady, cool area. I keep them where I keep them. And if they go bad, they go bad. So let's start off with a couple. I'm starting off with some of the random stuff I had. I have some old CBG, Chesapeake Beard and Grooming. Now, see, this thing has got to be old as the hills. And it smells fine. Have I thought about giving them away to mend my area? You know what? I have. It's so difficult to give stuff away. My brother, friends, if you want it, take it, whatever you want. And I can't give it away. But this Chesapeake smells fine to me. So I'm going to roll. And this is from his lemonade collection. It was really awesome. This is peach lemonade. See, this is one I had pretty much forgotten I even had, but I'm going to give it a shot. Let me get rolling here. And then from his lemonade, mint and lemonade. This is good. Nothing wrong with it that I can tell. So far, we've got 2 good ones. And I mean, if someone wants some of this stuff that's still good, I'm going to come across some that are like peppermint or something like that. Like that mint one, probably not going to be my favorite. I have had one of my Lux Butters recently go bad, and after all, I've had it for 4 years. I think that's pretty impressive. You know what? I've got I've had Lux oils go bad just within the normal frame of time. I buy a lot from Lux, and a lot of it goes bad because I don't get around to using it all. Now here we go. We've got Bearded Mac. This is, I don't even know what this is. I need my glasses, or this isn't going to work out too well. I've got a magnifying glass too. So what do we have here? Devoted Mac. It smells like it's basically okay. I can't really tell, but for now, I'm not going to throw it away. Exactly. We are not reviewing oil, so I get that. I use AC, defined. GS. What's GS? GS Stash. Bearded Mac. I use AC. I've got a lot of AC. I've really come to really love it. Defined, I love. I don't know what GS is. Bearded Mac, I really love, but it's been so long. In fact, I think I'm going to have some. Here's my Bearded Mac Jamestown, which I'm going to say that's still good. But here's one that's probably not going to do well. This is Razorback, and this was a 2-ounce bottle. Now, if this had been a 1-ounce bottle, maybe I could have gotten close to getting through it. Yep, that is Gonzo. It's gone rancid. I've had this forever. Nothing wrong with Razorback, but it's just, so that's one. And here's another Razorback. I got it around the same time, so it's probably not going to do well. Nicholas C., welcome in. If I don't use it much, I give it to guys at church with beards. I explain the important things to maintain a beard. I'll tell you, I've tried, and I can't get people to take the stuff off me. That is nice. I wish I have a wine chiller, no light, no humidity, no temperature change, set at 65 degrees. You know what? I don't want to work that hard. I love Devoted Mac. And one thing I like about doing this too is it's going to like I had completely forgotten that I had those Chesapeake lemonades. Aldemir, welcome in. So I'd love to. Tropical Storm Mac is pretty good. I've got Tropical Storm in here, unless it already, like a year ago, unless it was bad a year ago. And from what I remember about Tropical Storm, the only thing I wish is that it was a little bit stronger scent. Thought it was a great scent. I just always kind of wished it was a little stronger. Captain Stash. You know what, Captain Stash? I just ran into a bunch of bottles from Captain Stash. I think I had a bunch of, it was a bunch of samples. And I don't even remember what they smelled like. So I was thinking about going back to those. We've got Gary in here. Welcome in, Gary. Hooligan G. Lou. So let's see how this other one is doing. It's not as bad, but you can tell it's going rancid. And this is the chocolate stout. I really enjoyed this one from Razorback. So that's going. So what have we got here? This is Rustic, and I forget who this was from. This was from a company, but it didn't have the company name on it. It was some sort of special. And it is still good, so we're keeping that one. And I've got one here from Jolly Old Fat Man. In fact, I should give away a lot of this stuff. If I thought someone would take it, winter's coming. Now, from the way people are hanging around for this live, maybe this wasn't the great idea I thought it was. But it is a great idea for me because I'm so busy with work. I knew I wasn't going to take time to do this any other time. Yeah, this is Jolly Old Fat Man. Winter's coming, and this one is just starting to turn. I've had this one for years, so nothing against Jolly Old Fat Man. And here's one that's definitely the Vagabond. from Black Rebel. I bought this so long ago that it's got to be 3.5 years. Oh, it's coming off tough. You know what? This still smells good. The scent is so strong. It still smells good. But it's all congealed around the top. So I'm going to call that one it's going bad, but I get a kick out of the scent is so strong that it still smells good. Also, scent doesn't mean that it's going rancid or is rancid. Yeah, no, the ones that I just tossed in the box had gone, they didn't get weaker. They smell rancid. And a lot of times if there's loss of scent, I won't throw it away. But when I start to get that rancid scent, I'm done. Did I update my camera? No. In fact, I turned it on and off over and over and over. This is a great idea. Octane is live, I think, so the real ones are here. All right. You know what? This gives me a chance to go through this stuff anyway. I ran into some products here that I haven't seen in years. For example, this one is Urban Legend, or no, Urban Nomads. It's a company out of Spain. I got this probably 4 years ago. And I mean, it is gone. I remember a couple of years ago I used it and it was iffy. This is, I don't even want to stick my nose in it. 3.5 years of bird oil. I wouldn't use it. Scent lasting has no bearing on good or not, sir. I'm just saying that I can't detect it being rancid just by smelling it. And I did get rid of it because it was all congealed around the outside. And Gary, I can't think of another way for me to go through and test what's good or bad besides smelling it. So it might not. Bird oil has 6 months shelf life. Well, I know I've used it past 6 months at different times, but I've got no other tools at my disposal to test these products for whether they're good or bad, except for sniffing them and getting a feel for whether they're congealed around the bottle. Now, this is one from Mad Here. I forget the name of this company. I think I won this. I think the scent is Mad Fierce by Mad Here. It was actually a pretty good oil. Yeah, I've heard that the bird juice is a short life. In this, I remember this was it was a lavender scent, and it was actually pretty good. And I smell no rancidity, if that's a word. But this one is old enough that I should probably get rid of it. I think I've got to start keeping track of. Yeah, see, that's why I think y'all crazy for stocking up on bird oils. And that's 6 months in the fridge, so God knows how long mine last. So yeah, I've got some here that are pretty ancient, but if I can't detect that it's rancid, yeah, this one is gone. This is Stroke 10 Killer, and I can't even really. It smells pretty good, but it is fresh redwood cologne. Yeah, it's a shame, but I can slightly smell rancidity in there. What have I got? True North, which I just bought, so no reason to even look at those. What have we got here? Coffee by Artiest Man. I've had this for a long time. I don't smell a damn thing wrong with it. But the one thing that is slightly wrong with it, I used to buy a bottle of Artiest Man, and then I would just use that bottle until I used it up, and then I buy another one. And this one I skipped over for some reason. I mean, it doesn't smell bad. It's coffee. It's like black coffee grounds, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. But for some reason, I leapfrogged over it. It seems to be good. Castor has a long shelf life. I don't remember what else is in there. Here's one. Who cares if it's bad? This is from Rugged History Beard Company. Their bacon scented beard oil. So I wish it was bad, but probably isn't. Yeah, nope, it's good. So, or it's not good. It's bacon. So I thought maybe my dogs would love me. I, at one point, had said that I had never had a tailored uh, product seem like it went, I could never detect when going rancid. It just seemed like they were lasting forever. And I think the time has come where these are old enough. I don't have more than 44 bottles. I used to have 66, then cut back. You know what? How can you not have enough variety with 44 bottles? I would think even a nice number. You only, I don't know. I would think Gary has more than 9, but he knows better than I do what he has. I would think 20 bottles would be a nice number to be at, and because you're going to go through them and then you can buy new stuff to try it out instead of just collecting and collecting. This, if I hadn't won this, I would have never purchased it. This is Tailored Spice. I absolutely adore this scent. And it smells fine. Maybe it was the butter that went a little funky. I love this scent. I love Tailored Spice. Let's see, Tailored Shop. I've got to tell you, I wasn't. How many of those beer companies are still in business? Cubic Zirconia, welcome in. I think most of them are, but I'll get to a couple right now that haven't. So, Tailored Shop. I love tailored products. Yeah, nothing wrong with this one. But I never was all that thrilled with their barbershops. Just not that there's anything wrong with them, but they just weren't for me. Here we've got some whiskey and hardtack, which I'm pretty damn sure are all going to be bad. In fact, when I went to test out everything a year ago, I think they were pretty damn suspect at the time, and I just decided to kind of skip over them. Yeah, I would love to be at that like 20 beard oil mark, and I'd be going through beard oils because I use a ton of beard oil now, especially since I use it on my skin too now. So let's see about these. Oh, yep, that's tough to open. This stuff is old as the hills. Oh my God, this still smells good. I know that doesn't mean anything. I was going to do a video about coffee scented beard oils, and this is the all nighter from Whiskey and Hardtack. I wasn't even going to try and use it because I figured it was, how could it still be good? In fact, it probably isn't good, but I can't smell anything bad. And, rancid oil isn't going to make my beard fall out. So, what have we got here from Whiskey and Yeah, these caps are coming off pretty tough. So, I don't see how they're not bad. Yeah. Yeah, this is Sleepwalker, and I can't even really get the scent at all. But I do get the rancid oil. So, and I got that at the same time as this coffee scented one. So I should probably get rid of that one too, but I want to wear this one more time and then I'll toss it. And then we've got the Whisperer. I really miss Whiskey and Hardtack. I know some of the scents went over to, what is it, Bearded Mac? Yeah, I can ever so slight. I can't smell the scent at all. I don't even remember what Whisperer is, and I'm not getting reminded by smelling this. And I do get a rancid scent, and it's all congealed around the top. So far, I've got 4, 7 oils and 1 butter down. Here's another one that's going to go. I think it's dead of old age. This was such a good scent from 607 Beard Care. It was his black cherry amber oil. Oh my God. This is congealed in, I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, it's pretty yucky. This is Old as the Hills. I'm not even going to, well, yeah, that's no good. No good. Bye-bye. This one I really, truly enjoyed an awful lot. So what else have we got? This cannot possibly have gone bad. This is from Educated Beards. They came out, I don't know how long they've been around. I know they've got a big footprint for retail stores. It's a thin oil. The scent is very light. This, their lemons, I don't know what else was in it, but lemon. And the only issue, bergamot and grapefruit, it's kind of nice scent. Only issue I had with this was the price, but it's still good. And I will say, since I'm talking about them, I have, their beard butter has been my go-to lately. It's got a lemon scent, but it's such a mild lemon scent that I use it like in unscented butter. And I've really been enjoying this. I don't know if it's that clay that they've got in there, but I probably won't buy another one because it's $33. But I am enjoying it for now. Sunflower, I think all oils go bad. Sleepwalker, I couldn't smell new. I never had a scent from Whiskey and Hardtack that I didn't like. No, it wasn't unscented. I'm shocked. This is one of my oldest oils, this all-nighter, and it still smells fine. And it is probably, I'm working on a video now where I'm going to compare different coffee scents. And I think I'm going to wear this for a day, rancid or not, just to experience it one more time. Talking about coffee scents, I've got Arabica here. I don't think I even have to test it because, yep, this is only months old. So this one is good. I really like this scent. What I like about this scent, Arabica, is that it's like a coffee ground scent. You know, that black coffee kind of scent, but it's got some sweetness to it. Whereas the all-nighter is basically like a regular coffee. This is more like a black coffee with some sugar, and it's a regular coffee. I think this might be my favorite coffee scent. It's nothing, unique or different. It's just damn good. And what have we got here? Oh, this is black raspberry, vanilla, and oud. This bottle seems a little newer than that one. That must have been the cherry one. I don't know what that. He did the labels in magic marker, so sometimes you can't tell. And congealed a little. Doesn't smell bad. Yeah, a little teeny hint of rancidness in there. What's in Beard Can? Right now, I've got, I can find it. I've got it right here. Well, I've got Jay's Beard Essentials Coffee Time or something like that. What the heck was the name? But Jay's Beard Essential, and I've got his, it's not Coffee Shop because that's, Coffee Shop is by L.I. Beard. It's Jay's Beard Essentials, and I'll get to it at some point. But one of his coffee scents, and then I put a little bit of this Educated Beards butter to help me with the styling a little bit. Alley Cat Hollis. Side B oil, but Define Summer Dream butter in. Luxurious Bastard Frankenstein oil and butter. In fact, since someone mentioned Luxurious Bastard, why don't I get to Luxurious Bastard? Let's see what I've got here. I think there's going to be some sadness with the Lux stuff. I remember the last time when I did my beard oil purge video, I had a lot of Lux that died of old age. And I remembered Lex talking to me and saying, my stuff, if you take care of it, it'll last and all that. And it's old. I don't take care of it. I buy an awful lot of luxurious bastard, and it can't last forever. It's a perishable good. And this one seems to be fine. This is Greenwood Bastard. Um, I don't really like this scent. If anyone wants this, it's full. You can have it. In fact, I'll make a little pile of stuff that is perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with it. Just not my cup of tea. And if someone wants it, I'll send it. You know what, E? The other day I almost ordered 1886 and a couple other things. The only thing that stopped me was getting late, and I wanted to find a discount code to use. But I keep on hearing about how 1886 is now perhaps the bestseller for Lux and is kind of beaten out 1912. I love 1912. So I've been dying to try it, haven't tried it. Damn Yankee mixed pipe bomb in Dream Bomb oils, which I have right over here somewhere, which I'm sure is still good. Joshua, you got it. Well, I might have more than one. I love Lux's stuff, but I do run into more than one scent where it's just not for me. Oh my God. I hope this one is not. It kind of doesn't matter if this one's going bad or not. TCVC. This got to be one of the strongest scents in the world. But I like it in the winter, in the fall, not so much in the summer. It smells like it's just fine. Man, this has got to be the strongest scent on earth. And love them labs. And here they come. Okay. Come on up. Say hi to Love Them Labs. Okay, let Frankie in. Here's Frankie. Say hi to Love Them Labs. All right. Bye, guys. See Love Them Labs? They know you. They know you by name. I think it was my tone that might have done it for them a little bit, too. I've got to. When I first tried 1912 years ago, I think I did it with a sample, and I was like, no way, this is just too much for me. And a couple more times I got the sample to try it again, and little by little by little I warmed up to it. Now I've got a full ounce bottle, which I think is almost done. Now right here we have probably one of my favorite scents there is, Sweet Grove by Luxurious Bastard, but it's not the Sweet Grove with the orange blossoms. It's one that he made up for me as a custom. And it's going a bit rancid. And what I did, I think this was the third time that I ordered this as a custom. The first two times I told Lux what I wanted. Orange, sweet orange out front with orange zest in the background. The third time I ordered it this time, I just said orange in orange zest. So we picked up the orange zest, and it wasn't the same as I had remembered and loved. That's why I didn't finish it off, and it is now dead of old age. Ooh, Cozy Bastard. This is one that I really warmed up to. Yeah, TCVC is friggin' awesome. Treat time. It was Hello, Love Them Labs time. Yeah, I mean, it is strong. If I don't know if it's on the main lineup, but if it were me, I'd probably wait for the fall to get it. What's going on, Chris? Welcome in. I don't really think TCVC is really a summer scent. What is this? Oh my God. Cozy Bastard. This must be a little weakened. I always thought of Cozy Bastard as like a cross between Baked Bastard and, I mean, it's kind of congealed. And I know it's lost its scent, but we're going to say it's still good. They are beauties. They took off on me again. I was not a fan of Cozy Bastard. It was a good scent to me, and I gave it away. I kind of like the idea that it's got a little bit of that Baked Bastard in it. Yes, you got to try 1912 and TCVC. You know what? If it has mint or wintergreen, I'm staying away. In fact, when Lux has a scent and he'll say like with, you know, special surprise ingredient, I'll just stay away until I see a review. Even Chris, hope you. Oh, evening, Chris. Along the strong scents mark. I love strong scents. So what have I got here? Another Lux Sweet Bastard. This is relatively new. Yeah, and it's just fine. This is an awesome scent. It's probably got 4 uses left in it. This is probably the 4th or 5th bottle of Sweet Bastard that I purchased. I just buy it over and over and over and over again. 1912 Bastard. I don't know if you can see this, but there's not that much left of it. I can't believe I've gone through this. My God, is this good? And if I were to read the scent profile, I wouldn't think I'd love it, but I love it. It was a food scent correction. Welcome in. Doing well, doing well. Glad to see you stopping in. Mix 1912 and TCVC. Man, that sounds odd to me. I don't know. I'm just thinking about the cherry portion of the TCVC mixing with Lux's 1912. In fact, I've tried mixing Lux stuff before, and usually one scent just dominates the other one for me. And oh, this is a good one. Oudberry Bastard. I know this is still good and there's 1 use left in it. Yep, that's just fine. It's got, I don't know if you can see it, but there's just 1 use left in there. What else have I got here? The original Bastard. For some reason, I've not been really enjoying barbershops lately. I used to love this, and this is fine. It's good. It's not old. But something about barbershops, not just this one. Original Bastard was my favorite barbershop, but lately it's just my taste has changed a little bit. I think it's Fresh Bastard that has both wintergreen and mint. It's one of the ones he released on Dan C's show. You know what? When I heard wintergreen and mint, I knew that wasn't one I was gonna go anywhere near. Some Hello and Hawaii is in there. Yeah, and that's not in the normal lineup from what I remember, but that one's still good. Like 1 more usage in there. And this one is empty. This is, I can't even. Oh, I thought this, looked at it and I thought it was, I thought it was Diamond Hand. And then I was like, that isn't tobacco. This is another, what does that say? That says Island. Sorry for the shakiness. And this is a combination of coconut and green apple. Oh, it's very, 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 very nice. And oh, it's empty. I mean, there's enough to put in my mustache. So, shit. Okay. Let me put this somewhere where I don't add it to the main collection. And then we've got, another one that was a custom plantation. And this one is Lux's Southern Bastard, but I really don't like cinnamon. So I asked him, make Southern Bastard minus the cinnamon. So what he did is he exchanged tobacco for cinnamon. And this one is still good and is going to get finished up. And this is my buddy, Diamond Hand. It's not, and it's empty. So that's such a nice tobacco scent. So I'm going to make a video about that one, so I'm not throwing it away. So what else have we got here? This is one that I think is going to be dead of old age. Clean Cut, and I forget which company this is, but I think they're out of business, unless I'm thinking of the wrong company. It's usually I like the OG barbershops. This one is not an OG barbershop, but I still like it. I'm going to put that in the other area where it's going to be suspect. All right, I'm going to get into some Eli beard, and I think these I've had so long are going to be in a little bit of trouble. I need Classy Bastard. That might be my next purchase. I tried Classy Bastard. I liked it, but I think I got it in the sample. And no, actually, I think that's right. I got a full ounce, but I wasn't thrilled with it. So I gave it to someone that I knew would be thrilled with it. Ombre Bastard is awesome too. Yeah, I've just got to remember a good code. Oops. Summerlicious by Eli Beard Company. I have no idea how long I've had this, but it has gone rancid. I know I've had it for a long time. I remember the first time I smelled Captain Kidd. I think Ricky gave it to me as an extra sample in with the order, and I just kind of was floored by it. And it's starting to turn. Yeah, I've had these forever. And then this one, I would have thought would be going bad too. It's Coffee Shop. It's kind of like a nutty coffee, but it seems to still be good. In fact, I've been wearing it recently. So what else have I got here? Oh, just something kind of cool. I haven't tried this yet. Glow in the dark beard stuff. One of these nights I'm going to try it and see if my beard actually glows in the dark with it. Yeah, I have no idea what's in ombre, but I know I like cinnamon and spearmint and peppermint. Russ, I can't stand cinnamon, spearmint. Actually, spearmint, once in a while, I like it. If it's mixed with citrus, very little teeny bit of it, I found it'll like boost up a citrus and give it a little bit of an extended life without overwhelming the citrus and changing the scent too much. I gave my Classy Bastard away. I'm sorry, I should have gave it to you. I'm pretty sure I gave my Classy Bastard away too, because I know I didn't have it long enough to throw it away. Yeah, actually, no, I'm not going to have a heavy trash bag. I'm sticking in this box, and then I'm going to seal it up, and I'll keep it downstairs. I've got this crazy idea that at some point I'm going to wonder what was in oil from a company that I had, or wonder what a scent is. Ombre is like Tom Ford cologne. I know really nothing about colognes, so that doesn't really tell me. Oh, here's the one I'm wearing today. Fresh Brewed. This is a combination of, I believe it's coffee, tonka bean, and oud. I remember I looked at my description from when I reviewed it, and I thought to myself, what a shitty description. I've got to wear it again and come up with a better description, and dump the oils and keep the bottles. You know what? If the bottles are closed, I think of why bother going through the trouble of emptying them out. So what have we got here? Captain Stash Winter Woods. I don't remember this scent at all. I'm wondering if this is one like I won or something, because Winter Woods doesn't sound like something I'd buy. Lemon peel, winter birch, vetiver, pine, raspberry, vanilla. That actually sounds pretty good. I don't know if I've ever worn this. This bottle looks absolutely completely full. I don't remember ever wearing this. I used to have a problem with pine. Maybe I just smelled the pine and said, not for me. Man, I'm going to have to wear this. I have no idea what this. I mean, I smell the pine in the bottle, but I get a kick out of finding ones that I didn't even realize I had. What have we got here? We've got Tailored Classic. Of Tailored's barbershops, this was, of his barbershops, my favorite. Because it was the closest to a regular barbershop. For me, I don't know. Tailored's barbershops were a little sweeter than I wanted. And this one seems to be good. It seems like it might be a little suspect, but let me put it in the suspect area. So what else have I got here? Another Tailored. And this one of these ones, no way for me to know how long I've had it. Because it was given to me. Blueberry, teakwood, exotic oud, bourbon, amber, sweet tobacco. Bourbon's not usually up my alley. Oop, and this is coming off kind of tough. A little teeny bit of, someone gave this to me and I've had it forever. Yeah. Done. Dead. Scumbag Joe's. Man. Oh. Scumbag Joe's. Because it's green lettering. I was expecting it to be Moon Stompers. I'm not the biggest fan of leather, and that's the only reason I'm not thrilled with. I'm just not a leather fan. This is that Belgian barbershop, which to me is sort of like leather instead of powder. In fact, I'll give that to whoever I give the, I think it was Joshua that I'm going to give that Greenwood bastard to. Another True North. I don't have to test it because I just got it. This bourbon and tobacco, which I kind of like bourbon and tobacco, but I don't love it. Yeah, this is another one that Rugged History. I like it, but I know I'm never going to wear it. Yes, Ricks, maybe we can tell Lux so he can do it. I do have, I'm pretty sure I have elite grooming, but I think all my elite grooming is relatively new. Yes, all my elite grooming is relatively new, like I think 5 months, 6 months. Only way I can tell when I bought something is to look at when I reviewed it. So I'd have to check out when I reviewed elite grooming, but elite grooming, that's going to be good. I've got, these are sad. Some from Defined. I've got them in the old bottles, and these are going to not. Yeah, I've got 16, 26. I don't know how many years old this is, but that's history. Ace of Fades, which is, yep, history. Very sad. But now I'm going to get to buy a bunch more stuff when I look at. I can adjust Psycho Billy. That's, man, can't get this one anymore either. Man. But yeah, Psycho Billy, I can slightly tell that it's a little rancid in the background. And then I've got Lemon Delight, which I don't have to throw away because I used it all. It's empty. So now here's another one that's, I know it's going to be good. Blaze is awesome. I don't remember what I have from Elite. No, it's not old. I said that's just fine. It's just I'm not the biggest fan of leather. So While it's a nice scent, I like it. Realistically, am I going to use it and use up the entire bottle? Since it's basically a full bottle, I'd rather give it away to someone, find it a happy home, just like this one, Jay's Beard Essentials, Morning Breeze. I know I liked it. Ooh, it's coming off a little tough. Um, but the scent is so light that I'll always just end up wearing other J's Beard Essentials that I have. So that one's good, but Ken, what's your email, Ken? I'll shoot you my address. You can, what email address should I give you? In fact, do you have Instagram? If you have Instagram, you can hit me up there. Retro. This is what I'm just going to smell it because I like it. This one, I wore this last night. I think it was last night or the night before. And it was driving me crazy that I couldn't find the butter to go along with it. And it wasn't until I emptied out all my stuff that I ran into the butter. Okay, I've got a couple defined here's. They're in the new bottles, so no reason to even test them. But I will tell you that I absolutely love Deep Blue. This is, I put a little bit on my cheeks to shave before I started the live stream. And I love that damn scent. Try Supreme, First Class, and Attitude. I don't know who those are by. So what else have we got? Yeah, Elite is bird oil. I do mark. I thought Elite is both. Elite is some are bird oil and some are not. Shake them up. You know what? I did shake them up. They're rancid. I've had them, I think, for more than 2 years. And I did finish off the Lemon Delight not too long ago. And it was still good. Bearded Vado, welcome in. Yeah, always got to get that dig at E-Rock. I don't. Attitude. Oh, that's right. I got a bunch of things from Defined, and for some reason, everyone loved Amherst, but of the ones I got, it wasn't my favorite, and gave it to Vado. Around the Fur, actually, Around the Fur, I like it. It is nice, but it's a little sweet for me, so maybe I'll give that one away too. And here's one. I don't think there's enough in it to give it away. Yeah, it's like half. This is one of those scents. I kept on wearing it, hoping I'd love it. It is Forbidden Fruit. It is, I know it's green apple, and it's got some cinnamon in it. And the cinnamon part, it's ever so slightly turning rancid. It could be that the oil is fine and it's just around, like around the cap here. Yeah, but I'm gonna say that one is. And again, Gary was talking about bird juice has got a short shelf life, so there goes that one. Okay, we've got a couple from Beer Gents here. And I know these are good. They're not old. Yep. This actually, I kind of like this scent. Mr. T. They're kind of good. And I think he uses only. And someone sent me a message, but it's no longer visible because it was unsent by the sender. So I don't know who that was. But these, I don't know, something about they're good, but they weren't really for me. So if someone wanted those, I'd give them because I know I won't use them. Okay, here we go. We've got Hometown Beard Company. I haven't had these for that long. Mark, my brown brother. I heard. You know what? Maybe it is because the way I wasn't thrilled with the Emerist while everyone else was. I'm not really all that thrilled with. I can tell it's good, but it's just not for me. This around the fur, the new one. Or are you talking about Sublime? You're probably talking about Sublime. Oh, gotcha. Yep. Yeah, it didn't sound like it'd be like Imerus to me. Well, Joshua, I'll get. I'm sending you that Lux bottle. I'll send you the beer gents too, if you want them. They're kind of. I always feel funny giving stuff that's like partly. These are like three quarters, 2/3 of the way. I just wore them for a week or two to review them, and then that was it. And what have I got here? I've got Invigoration. This is the one from Dan C. He did that different blend for Artius Man. It's like peppermint, which means I'm never wearing it. So it's not bad, but I'm going to give it away or get rid of it because I'll never wear it. What have I got here? Another Artius Man. E4. Someone gave me this. I like E4. It's not my favorite from them. I don't know. Something seems off about this one. So I'm going to get rid of it. I love 3-wood. I forget. It was either Vado or Erock that told me that 3-wood is awesome. And I've got to agree. Had Night Pirate from Beer Gents and it went bad on me. The only real thing I remember with Beer Gents, I was confused as to how this one of these oils had castor listed first. And maybe it's not these. Yeah, this one, Mr. Cool, had castor listed first. It's only a 4 oil blend. And so I didn't understand how the heck it was so thin. And the owner just said, well, I don't follow that kind of stuff. And I thought, how do you not, list your ingredients in the order of prominence? Lime, orange blossom, jasmine, rose, bed beer, oak moss is sublime vines. I think I've never been a fan of orange blossom. When I see orange blossom, I think to myself it's going to be too floral for me. Yeah, I didn't think Beer Gents was bad. I didn't think it was for me. And the answer that he's not going to list his ingredients in the order of prominence. This is Grandma's Kitchen from Hometown Beards. Oh my god. And it is such a nice apple. Grandma's Kitchen, it's supposed to be Grandma's apple pie. It's a pretty damn good scent. In Pina Colada, I know this one. Yep, it's still good. It's still good. See, I'm still going to have a ton of oil. Okay, here's one that's going to not be good. A lot of this stuff is going to be no good. Beard Shack. I've had this stuff forever, and I know a lot of them. Like I can feel the cap coming off. Yeah, and a lot of people. Hemp has very short shelf life, just like grapeseed, just like the bird juice. Yeah, you can send it to. You know what? I'll hit up one of your comments and I'll stick it in there because it's my business email, and I don't I don't mix YouTube in the business. You know what? I mind used butters. I mind even giving away used butters. I gave away a used butter once, and it was butter. I knew I wasn't going to want to keep it. I knew I was going to want to give it away, but I just wanted to try it. So I used a spoon so that I could give it away and assure the person that got it that my fingers had never been in there. So, oh, Lady of the Lake. A lot of my Eli Beard Company stuff had gone because I had it so long. Yeah, unfortunately, that's turning a little bit too. Okay, a year ago, this is Barbudo. A year ago, when I smelled this, I thought it should have been bad because I've had it for so long. This is Sundance. I forget if it's Sundance or Butch that still smells good. It might be weaker, the scent. I mean, it was never a super strong scent. I don't feel anything rancid. It's not congealed. It doesn't smell bad. This is probably only oil that I have here that could have possibly been. This is probably the oldest oil I have, and it still appears to be good. So let's go back. Some of these beard shacks I have had for a long time. So I, unfortunately, number 9, I don't even remember what this was. Yeah, it's turning a bit rancid. Again, hemp seed, you're not really taking care of it, keeping it cool. This was a new blend that Kevin let me try. Yeah, a little bit, teeny bit rancid. That's a shame. I am going to I've got like a curio cabinet that I keep my stuff in. This is going to be the perfect stuff to fill it back up. Love to hear what you think of it, Mark. I tend to stay away from the florals. Luxurious Bastard is the best balm in my opinion. In fact, I've got some bombs over here that I've had for years that I'm kind of afraid to go into. In fact, this one, that Sweet Grove I was talking about, I ordered this probably about 3 years ago. It's a custom. That Sweet Grove I was talking about, and it still smells amazing. It hasn't lost any potency. Doesn't smell at all bad. It's one of the only beard balms I've got. In fact, I've got another beard balm here, Sweet Bastard, the one I've mentioned that I bought bottle after bottle of the oil. This I can tell a little bit of change. I almost get the feeling like I'm getting a bit of a change in the scent and undertone of like a little bit of rancidness. How is it possible that this could go rancid when this one is just fine? Oh my God, that is so good. If I had to pick a favorite scent in the world, this would be it. This custom that I got from Lux. Sweet orange with orange zest in the background. Incredible. Make a little pile for you. That's what I'm doing. I've got a little pile starting up here. 3 Wooden Restoration. I thought that Restoration 3 Wood were kind of similar. Not when you first put it in, but after it's been in for a while. But I really kind of did prefer the 3 Wood. I thought 3 Wood was awesome. Now my nose is itchy from whatever I smelled. So what have I got here? Seasonal Fall. This was a tester that Kevin sent me. Yep, and that's, yeah, like I said, hemp, grapeseed, bird. I think, yep, this one's no good either. Rose hip, I think, is a short life too. Yeah. Oh well. Yeah, so these are not, I've had these so long that they're not doing well. I am going to have so much more room. Yeah, that's gone too. One of my favorite scents, and I haven't seen it here, from Beard Shack is that cherry amber. I forget the name of it. I haven't seen Jay from Beard Gents in the community in a very long time. I thought he was doing live streams on Thursdays, Wednesdays or Thursdays on IG. It wasn't that long ago that he was doing those. I don't smell anything. A little teeny underlying bit of maybe rancid. Ooh, this one's coming off bad. Yep, no good. Yeah, these I've had for a long time. And a lot of these are almost empty. Yep, same thing. Oh, wow, I'm really making a dent. I remember this one, Freedom. It's coming off nice. I don't detect a damn thing wrong with that. So I'm going to say that's still good. And this is just a new blend tester. It wasn't. I don't smell anything, but it's just a tester. It's unscented. So let's get rid of that. I'm getting low here. And what time is it? I just hit the hour mark, but I don't want to do half a job. Orange Blossom is one of my faves. Orange Blossom, I think somebody talked me into getting Sweet Grove, the one that Lux came out with. And the big thing was it was Orange Blossoms. And I really didn't like it. I gave it away. So here I've got some Mudcat Whiskers. And these can't possibly be bad. Yeah, nothing wrong with these. I'm not even going to test them. Tupelo. I really liked the scent, but if I remember right, when I'm doing a review, if a scent is kind of light, I'll say it's a light scent, but I don't go into, I don't really like it so much because it's light. I've only used Beard Gents soap. Yeah, I thought their oil seemed good. It was very light. It definitely wasn't made for my beard. Did a live on YouTube a week or two ago on his channel. Yeah, I could have sworn he's been out there. You would love one Iraq. Most things from Lux are good. So, yeah, Tupelo is good. Ooh, this one. This is Prized Pie from, I always forget the name of the company because he writes it so small. Where's my magnifying glass? And the dogs just love the tone that I use. But this, the hell, can't stand how small it is. Where are my readers? But it's going to drive me crazy if I don't remember the name of this company. This is, Ruddy Man. Yeah, he has the name of his company in very small letters. But Prized Pie, this is a super duper awesome blackberry. It's very old. You know what? It just doesn't smell quite right. Oh, it's Southern Gents. This was another one by Ruddy Man that I really enjoyed. And it's coming off tough. I don't really trust it. I think there's a little bit of something in the background there. I can't tell. You know what? I'm keeping it. It's going to go in the area with the ones that are kind of in question. Because it's in question, that means I'm never going to wear it. So I don't know why I'm not just dumping it. Beard Shack Summer Camp is dope. Grapefruit, yes. Summer Camp is awesome. Isn't it grapefruit in Palo Alto? And oh, I need a coffee. Good thing I've got one right here. You know what? The stronger the better, the way I look at it. I want my beard to introduce me as I'm walking in a room. I like it when I'm wearing something from Lux and I've got people asking me, what is that? You know what? Lady of the Lake. I think at the time I got it, I wasn't yet, my tastes have expanded. It was, I think, a little too much patchouli for me at the time. Sweet Grove, yeah, that wasn't for me. I gave that away. I had Lux's combo beard wash, the one that was a wash and a conditioner years ago. I was going to get the defined. I was thinking about the defined wash and butter, but I think it's the wash that's got that silicone in it. I know it's supposed to be good silicone, not bad silicone, but for me, I don't care. I don't want any silicone. Okay, this apricot oasis. It's getting old enough that it should be getting bad at some point, but it is still good. Apricot oasis. My God. In fact, I think what happened with my summer ones, I've got apricot oasis and campside citrus. I think I tested them not too long ago and the oils were fine, but I think one of the butters. Oh my God, that is such a good scent. Campside citrus. If you're an orange lover. So let me try out these butters. I don't know. I usually don't have a butter go before the oil. Yeah, something about the butters just doesn't seem right. And I don't really need the butters. And what have we got here? Grindstone. Pretty sure these are still good. And you know what? I have a hard time. I've got to say, I really, really dig the grindstone stuff that I got. I think Blood, Sweat, and Tears. I think the one I like better. I don't know which one I like better. I think I like Slick Finish better. It's more adult. All right. So what else have we got here? We've got, and I don't even know if I should bother seeing whether they're good or bad. They got to be good. That one, Sweet Grove. Yeah, right now the only washes I've got Bay Area, and I've got Hemp Wizard. You know, I've got to get a. I've been going without conditioner. I don't like going without conditioner. Yeah, Mark, it's got to be driving you crazy that Gary closed up. When he closed, I started really thinking about it. The fact that, holy shit, I've still got a whole box of stuff over here that I haven't gone through. Happy Now from Alley Cat has Orange Blossom. I went through 2 Happy Oils and 1 butter. I have 2. What are super chats? E, have you tried Lex coffee? Do you mean drinking coffee or do you mean uh, Colombiano? I think is the name of his coffee scent. In fact, his coffee scent is another one of those things where I might order it as a custom at some point and ask him, can you make Colombiano without the cinnamon? I actually wore it not too long ago. I got a sample. I just wanted to try it again. And I noticed that after like an hour, hour and a half, I couldn't even tell the cinnamon was there anymore. And it's a nice coffee scent, but I really would just rather have it without that cinnamon. Evening, Western Ram. Welcome in. Yep. I have so much alley cat, and Gary's happiness is more important to me than his oils. Well said. So I don't think I'm even going to test out these, but I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 oils from Bay Area. They're all new enough that there's no reason that any of them would be bad. And I'm going a little long. What else have I got here? I've got a custom from Damn Yankee that's relatively new that I don't like because I screwed up. He asked me, "What do you want? Like, how much cedar, how much orange?" And I told him half and half when really I was trying to get to the orange and cedar that um, Black Rebel did, the Chieftain, or the orange cedar that Beard Brothers does. I think it's just orange cedar. And I screwed up. I asked for it the wrong way. It's probably more like 90% orange, 10% cedar to get the scent I was looking for. So this is still good, but I don't really like it. And then we've got Atlantis. This scent, I think that this is empty. And it wouldn't be any good even if it wasn't empty. This was such a good scent, but it was so light. It was like a shame that I couldn't smell it more. And then we've got Ledger Man here. And this is from Ferocious. This was a custom that I think Russ got for me. And this is just like the Lux one. It is coconut and green apple, and it is still good. And there's about half of it there. So what else? A Dilligaff. Because I didn't know what the hell this was, I never. Super chats are when we can send you money with a highlighted comment. I never want money. Know how much money I want to make from YouTube? If I ever get monetized, I want to make 58 cents. So I can highlight the bank transfer or whatever and frame it and say that I'm a professional YouTuber. I want to make 58 cents, and that's it. Thank you, Mark. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not into that. Dilligaff. To me, this almost smells like retro. Almost. Oh my god, that smells good. In fact, I've got retro here. But does this mean this is definitely still good? Does this mean I'm definitely not gonna finish this? Because I've got all this stuff here. I've got in a box that's not made to be stuffed. I'll make it work. With his will, there's a way. Here we go. Holy crap. I'm just going to keep on going. You got to try Hendrix from Black Rebel. I think I looked at Hendrix in it. The scent profile just wasn't up my alley. And as far as ever getting monetized, right now, you're supposed to have 4,000 watch hours within a year. I'm steady at 2,600 watch hours. So I'd have to increase activity on my channel by a third. Why 58 cents? Just a number I pulled out of my my butt. Sugared tobacco leaf. Dilligaff is so good. How can this be sugared tobacco leaf? Because Rascal King, you telling me that I've already got Rascal King? Here is Rascal King. It smells different than Dilligaff. I mean, yeah. I was all bummed out that I couldn't get Rascal King in the oil. Are you telling me that I've got it by having Dilligaff? Uh, I was bummed out as hell that I couldn't get Rascal King. I don't know, the oil smells so much sweeter than the butter. The butter seems more mellow and like flat. Holy shit. Thanks, Mark. I smelled this, and the first thing it made me think of is not Rascal King. It made me think of the Retro by Gary, which is Tonka Bean. I forget what it is. It's oud, Tonka, and something else. Huh. All right, Dilligaff. If you said it, I believe you. All right. So it's already an hour and 15 minutes. All right. So that's good. I've got to figure out what the hell's. Now, here's one that I had trouble with. This is Honest Amish. I usually finish these bottles off. This is a little more than halfway done. I kind of think Honest Amish always smells crappy, but the crappiness of the smell seemed to change for me a little bit. And I know because I think it's bad, I'm never going to use it. The same exact thing. That is the best news I've heard all that. I was so bummed. The one thing that or two things. I wished I had purchased some more Ruckus before he closed down. I'm partially kind of okay with my life not having another bottle of Ruckus, because even though I'm almost done with the Ruckus oil, I've got at least half a jar of butter. So Ruckus will be in my life. But that I couldn't get my sugared tobacco leaves to go along with that butter. It really smells so much sweeter. I get the similarity, but it almost reminds me of more of Retro, the sweetness. I mean, it's different than Retro, but it seems more similar than, well, whatever. One of the things I ran into, I completely forgot I had this when I started pulling all my crap out of the case that I keep it in. Ooh, I don't think I might have never even opened this. My hands are so greasy now I can't even open this. But this is Mudcat Whiskers butter, Tupelo, and I'm wondering if I never even used this. Let me display my superhuman strength. Open up this jar. Son of a bitch. Okay, yeah. I couldn't get a grip, that's all. Okay, yeah, I did use it. I've got some of it used, but I have no idea whether I like this butter, didn't like this butter. And I was kind of thrilled to run across it. Dilligaff was put in some lunch boxes, so many people wanted it, so he made it a permanent scent, changed the name to Rascal King. The butter changes scent a little. Yeah, I think the butter is definitely a little. So half of my dreams have come true, that I get my Rascal King in oil. I was so pissed off that I didn't get it. In fact, when I first put Rascal King in, I went run to my computer thinking maybe it'd come back. You know, maybe he made up a little batch and it was available. So what have we got here? We've got a wax from Savvy Jack, and this stuff is so dried up and yucky. I don't know. To me, mustache waxes, when they get old, they lose it. Yeah, this is one from a company that I haven't used in a long time. Can't even remember the name of the company. Oh, Bearded Bastard. This was such a good smelling mustache wax. It was vanilla, but I know I'm never going to use it. It's probably still good. What I've been using lately, I just got these in the mail a couple days ago. I was going to keep all the picks that come with these because these are empty, but every time I order one, I get a new pick with it anyway. Yep. Ooh, this one's not empty. This is Death Grip. I intentionally went without other mustache waxes for a while because I've had this forever. I do love Death Grip. It's almost all gone. So I went without anything else. And then I recently got one that's new to me, Bones Crusher. And I got my go-to, Sudden Death. What I love about Sudden Death is it's basically a stronghold mustache wax, but it's easy to put in without heat. I mean, heat is better, but you can do it without heat. And I thought I wanted to try this Bones Crusher. Someone had told me that it was kind of in between Death Grip and Sudden Death, in the middle. And I think it really is kind of the same as Sudden Death, except that it's Sudden Death, which is easy to work with, and Death Grip, which is supposed to be a super hold, I kind of give that loose, pliable hold. This Bones Crusher gives this stiff hold. Wherever you put your mustache, that's where it stays. And what I've been doing is I've been starting with the Bones Crusher and putting that in to get the handlebar. And then I'll follow up with Sudden Death, which will give me a more even coating. Today, I just did Sudden Death. But I've got to tell you, with the Bones Crusher, that stuff doesn't want to get out of your mustache. You've got to make sure you wash your mustache after you use this, or it's staying in there. So any other comments? No. So we've got Pina Colada. I know this one's good. Ooh, I've got Bilberry Bastard butter. And this thing is got to be years old. I used you can't even see. It's too bright. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I used a lot of it. I don't know. It's old as the hills. I don't know how it could still be good, being this is going to be 3-4 years old. But okay, what have we got here? We've got Artius Man butter. Someone gave it to me. It's got peppermint in it. I'm never going to use it. I've got Barbudo here. Oldest butter in my possession, probably, except for that Bilberry Bastard. And something about these Barbudo products, they don't seem to go bad. Holy smokes. I've got something here that I've been I mentioned earlier that my go-to, thanks, Mark. For the longest time, I wasn't trying to style it at all. I was just, I'm the laziest person in the world when it comes to styling my mustache. And lately, just using the Bone Crusher, it's like I'm starting to train my mustache better. I've got something here that I haven't been using butter as much as I used to. I only use butter basically as an aid in styling my beard to help keep the flyaways down. And one of the most unique butters I've ever tried, and this is from Black Hawk, Will from the old 607. And this has been the most unique butter I think I've ever used. But I haven't been using it enough or by itself or to get a good read on how much I like it to do a review. I know I like it. I just don't think I could do a review and say much of anything that was useful to anyone. But these have been my two go-tos lately for butter. The Educated Beards and the Black Hawk have been, and the Black Hawk is unscented, and the other one is so weak it might as well be unscented. So someone asked me if I had Elite. Yes, I do. I've got Entice, and I've got Lucian. Something I've noticed with Elite sometimes when I do reviews, I try to just describe and, give my personal opinion, but kind of lay off the personal opinion. Like if something's got a short scent life, I'll just say it's short. Not that I'm never going to buy it because it's short or, you know, whatever. The thing I've gotten a kick out of with Elite is that some of the scents are really kind of sweet and almost make me feel like they're going towards that feminine side, but they stop right before they get to feminine. So I'm kind of still on the fence with Elite. It's like it's not quite feminine, but it gets close. I can't grow stash out. Wife doesn't want it long. I have laziest beard styling routine. Call it a day. I'm pretty lazy with my stash, but I'll tell you what, with the this bone crusher, it makes it easy. But then again, today I just used the sudden death, and maybe I've been paying more attention. Okay, here we've got one that I was really worried about. I wore it not too long ago, and this is Beach Bum Beard Oil. It comes in a pump. When I smelled the pump, it smelled suspect, which could be just the oil that's been hanging out there, just kind of getting congealed. If I were to just smell the outside of this, it smells like it's going bad. But the oil inside seems to be just fine. It's just with this pump top, it's such a pain in the ass to get off. I think it's still good. And I'm not going to fight with these because it's getting late, but I've got 3 here. One thing I'll tell you about Beach Bum beard oils, I think that the natural scent of the oil is really kind of licky. I can smell the hemp. And for the scents, it's definitely not my favorite company for scents. But if I've got a day where, my beard's just been having a hard time for a few days, and I just want something that I know is going to make my beard soft, I'll go with one of these. And yeah, Beach Bum, last I spoke to him, he's still in business. In fact, I just sent him a message like a week ago, and he didn't say anything about I'm not in business. But so these 3 may be suspect. Again, they're strong with hemp. Hemp has a short shelf life, just like grapeseed, just like bird juice, just like I think rosehip. So I'm going to put them with the ones that are kind of suspect, and I'm going to have to keep an eye on, but I'm not throwing those away yet. I will tell you one thing that I love about his boardwalk one. It's like a key lime pie. And what I really love about it is, in fact, there's hardly anything left in here. There's like 1/3 left. Yeah. So I did a good job getting rid of that. It's as it winds down and the natural scent of the hemp comes into the picture, they really kind of evolve together. It's not like all of a sudden the hemp pushes through and it's like, oh, yuck, I've got hemp. The lime and the hemp kind of mix together nice. So the fact that it's got a strong natural oil scent along with the key lime, I really enjoy that one. Like I said, I don't really wear those for the scent. I just love the softness I get with it. So what else have I got? Ooh, if Russ is still here, this came from Russ. This is Dream Bomb, which is a combination of scents from I was just talking about the Damn Yankee. It's a combination of 2 of his scents. It's Cuban tobacco, orange vanilla, cherry, almond, and dark chocolate. And this is a pretty damn good scent. Yes, yes. And it's good. It hasn't gone bad. So this is not getting thrown away. What have I got here? Ooh, Pink Peach from 8-bit. It's not that old. Yeah, just fine. Wow. I've got a pretty good box of stuff that's gone bad. It looks like I've got like 30 bottles in there and a bunch of butters and different things like that. Summer Citrus from Tyson. Hopefully this is still good. Summer Citrus, such a good scent. I'm cursed to love citrus so much. I love them, but oftentimes they're kind of not that strong. I love Avenge CBD oil, and CBD scent makes it more earthy. I hear you. Yeah, with on that particular scent, 2 of the scents I have from Beach Bums, the hemp kind of augments it a little bit. And that's another thing. If I had to say something else that I regretted, you love Avenge so much, I wouldn't have minded trying it. And this is a release from Hemp Wizard, but he gave it to me before it was even on sale, so there's no cover on it. Ooh, what have we got here? Another butter. This is chocolate stout from, I always forget the name. It's not West Y. It is Razorback. Now the oils were bad. Butter seems fine. But there's basically nothing in there. So I hate to do it, but chocolate stout. You know what? Oils were bad. I'll just assume that's not so good. Ooh, Grandma's Kitchen. I told you that apple pie from Hometown Beard. The butter was better than the oil. If I had to discuss one of the best scents I ever experienced, it would have been this butter, because when I got it, it was warm out, and I think the scent separated from the rest of the butter a little bit. So when I pulled it off the top, I got a blast of the apple pie. It's still in there, but I think I got more than I was supposed to get because the scent part separated, went to the top. Yeah, Pink Pit Peach that's peach and tobacco. That's right. The yeah, it does smell good. Does smell good. You know what? I wouldn't want to. Let me check my settings, make sure I've got the right audio working here. Thank you. You know, I'd love to try it, but I don't want to. For one, you regret it when down to that last of the 7 bottles and you've no longer got it. Yeah, you have 8, but at some point you're not going to have 8. You're going to be on your last. Damn Yankee Cedar Tobacco Vanilla. All-time classic scent. It's so strong in the cedar, but still awesome. Oh my God. I love Cedar Tobacco Vanilla. This is a great scent. This is going to be better in the fall. It's not that old. It should be good. And I've got really not much left of it. Okay, let's move it. Woolly Wizard. 2 Realms. This is good. I know it's good. I've got like 2 more uses. This stuff is phenomenal. I just love the watermelon in there. It really kind of beats out every other scent that's in that. Yeah, I'd love to. I don't even remember what was in it. What is the scent profile for Avenged? You have 10, 8 unopened. What else have we got here? Ooh, fully grown. This is Bloombeard, and I've got Sweet Success and Fully Grown. I know these are good because I just used them the other week, and I've got a review that I already made up. Strawberry Hill from Cat Whiskers. I know that's good. I do have This is Ruckus, but it's the CBD. I don't like it as much as the regular. But once I'm done with my regular, I think I've got like one more use of the regular. And then I'm going to have that one. Bearded Mac, Roaring 20s, Barbershop. This does not smell rancid at all, but it is definitely weak. So this is going to go with the ones that are suspect. Yes, suspect. Another Captain's Stash, the Castaway. In fact, I've got to remember, I've got that Captain's Stash scent that has pine in it that I never even used. I must have gotten it and just forgot I had it, never wore it. This is nice. I like the Castaway. Again, it's not as strong as I wish it was. Okay. Oh, Troy from Sagebeard. This is new, so I know that's good. Dark Vanilla Woods. Now, whenever I hear in a scent description woods, I'm always like, this another sage, that's good. I'm always like, well, what kind of woods? You like the Ruckus CBD better than regular? I have a hard time. I think I wore it. I didn't like it more. And here we've got Mad Scientist from Voodoo Men's Craft. I've got like 2 uses left in that. This one really surprised me that I went through it. It's got like a creamy scent to it, and I generally don't like creamy scents, but for some reason, I just kept on wearing it. Ooh, Tricky. I love that song by Run DMC. That's a nice amber scent. Ooh, yeah. I'm almost done here. Now, here's one. I was going to do a video about this, and then I decided not to because what the hell's the point? This isn't that old. I don't remember how old it is, but it's Stage Page. It's an orange cologne. I kind of don't like orange colognes, but it's that orange blend. And if you look here, it's all solidified at the bottom. This is really not that old. See? Stuff at the bottom is just staying at the bottom. I don't know how old it is, but it's not that old. People have been saying they love the orange blend, but it's dark and earthy. I'm wondering what kind of woods it is, though. Like pine, cedar. I think regular Ruckus is sweeter than CBD. I always thought, to me, Ruckus, the description I came up with for it, ooh, here's my Ruckus. Yeah, there's like nothing left in here. Yeah, it's sweeter. I can see how you would say that the CBD tones it down. I don't want it toned down. This kind of reminds me of like strawberry parfait, where it's like mellow, but like a zing to the strawberry. Man, I've got like 1 use left in that, but I've got the butter. So we've got some butters from Alley Cat. All the butters are good. I really dig Alley Cat's butters. It's just I haven't been using them. Butters, period. And we've got Woolly Wizard butter, which is still good. In fact, Woolly Wizard, the best peach scent I've ever smelled. We've got Anointed's Barbershop. Wow. And I didn't realize I've put a dent in that butter. I have way too many butters. I should actually throw away my Bilberry Bastard because I've got too many butters. I've got Marcor. I haven't reviewed that yet. I was going to get a second scent, Cedar Vanilla Tobacco from Jam Yankee. That's definitely good. 1981. A young lady that says it's her favorite scent. Those are good. I love these little butters from Voodoo Men's Craft. I love the size. Okay, we've got Two Town Blackberry Oud. Let me test it, make sure it's, yep, still good. And this is one that is, yeah, like 20% left, 15% left. This is an awesome scent. I already know it's good. Damn Yankee Painkiller. It's, I don't know if you've ever had a scent where it's a combination of basically like tropical fruit and bay rum. It's got a really unique scent. And the funny thing is that I got a kick out of having this because I got one from Mike at Hemp Wizard, and immediately because of this recognized that it was fruit and bay rum mixed together. At some point, I was going to do a head-to-head on the two. Just they're different. Willie Wizard messaged me. He is sending out my win. Oh, cool. In fact, I bought that. I bought the, what was it? It was, blueberry tobacco oud. I bought that plus a couple other scents. Here's another, My Cat Whiskers. I know it's good. Figgin' Awesome is Figgin' Awesome. I just wish it was a little stronger so I could enjoy it more. Yeah, I bought last week's oil, and I got a couple of Tyler's oils besides that. I really want to try that. I'm not a big fan of Fable. Their oil just doesn't work that well for me, but I've always been a huge fan of their scents. And Dr. Wolf, I thought was incredibly good. You know what? I think butters are gross to give secondhand, and they're like ages old. Ooh, these damn Barbudos. This is almost gone, and it still smells like it's just fine. Tailored Spice. I would have never purchased this. And it smells, okay, Tailored Spice. I knew something was wrong. The oil still smells fine. This kind of smells fine. But I know it's not the same as it was. Yeah, I love their scents. I'm a fan of their scents. Oud to Joy, I know that's good. Anointed, this stuff is not old. Yeah, the only thing I think I'd still buy from Fable, I don't even know if they still offer it. Yeah, their scents are really good. Is I might someday be tempted to get the grower again. I absolutely loved that scent. And I've got here Willie Wizard Quest. I know this one is good because I just wore it this week. It's got like one use left in it. This was actually given to me. It's no longer made. I've been using it a little bit more often because I expect that it should be going bad because it's going to be as old as the hills. This and the blueberry from Honiaker, or the blackberry, my two favorite blackberries. Scents are a bit strong for me, and I don't like the Feeling Beard. For me, and this is the Peach Willy Wizard. For me, the Feeling Beard is okay for me if I just wear it for a day, maybe two. Does anyone know what Scent Profile Whiskey and Hardtack Strange Bromance? I never got that one. And, this one's empty. This is Crow's Nest. Awesome scent. Let me see if I can even still smell it. I can't. It's an empty bottle. Crow's Nest, I think, was the citrus cologne. And this, one of my oldest oils, Butch, is going to be good. It's a light scent, and so more likely for me to pick up it going rancid if it was. I might actually finish this. And yeah, no, I'm sorry. I don't know what Strange Romance was. Yeah, like I said, I could see myself buying the grower again. In fact, I've still got the grower oil, and that really kind of, but that would even be older than the Barbudo stuff. And what have we got here? Orange cedarwood. I've got enough to put some in my mustache, and I was going to do a video about this oil. I love Beard Brothers Orange Cedarwood. Ooh, Honeyacker, Grayson. This is one. Kick-ass Blackberry. When I did the Blackberry battle video, these two were like neck and neck. Willy Wizard Quest and Honeyacker Grayson. I think I gave it to Grayson only because Willy Wizard, or partially because Willy Wizard is no longer available in that scent. We've got an unscented Bearded Garage. I think this might not be any good anymore. I can't tell. I can't really smell it. It's unscented. I'm not getting a heavy duty rancidness at all. No rancidness. It's probably just the natural smell of the oils. I've got some more Moon Stompers in 1981. I love Moon Stompers. This is awesome. Oh, yeah. So this is another Dream Bomb. That's right. I had two Dream Bombs, and one was just weird. I've almost kind of wanted to send this to Russ just so he knows I wasn't making it up, that it was weird. And Lazy Bones. I know this one's good, though it is Purge's. They say beer juice goes rancid quick, but I have had some rancid Black Rebel that I had laying around for a while, but they don't seem to, can't tell they're bad within. And this one is Full Dreams. It's got some leather in it. I think that'll go to Joshua. Honeyacker, Amazing Feeling Beard. I like Taproot the best. You know what? Honeyacker, I think the only thing I've ever tried is Grayson. I think Gary told me to try it. And I've got to try some more. So I've got a few more. I think this was, I don't know who this was from. I don't know who this was from, but it smells pretty good. I'll add it to the giveaway thing. And what else have I got? I think that's it. I've got, this is going to be sad. I've got a bunch of butters here that are going to go death by old age. Oh. Man. Got a lot of crap. Okay, this is a sad one. I used to go through a lot of Honest Amish heavy duty bomb. It's more like a butter. And this stuff, I always use it same time as I used Honest Amish butter. I mean, oil. I can't tell if this is the way it's supposed to smell or... All right, so it's suspect. Suspect, I'm not ready to throw it away yet. Okay, retro, that's definitely good. Clean cut. I'm getting rid of it because I know I'm not going to wear it, and the cover is broken. First butter I ever bought. Oh my God, that smells bad. It's let me see if, so I got a pretty good amount of it used up, but it is rancid. I can't believe it smells. This was such a strong, awesome scent. Mango lime. And you can't smell any mango lime at all. This is just old age. It is Leland from Detroit Grooming. I remember when I got this, I was kind of bummed out. Not because it doesn't work good, but because I had never tried a butter, and this was going to be the first butter I tried. And then when I looked at the ingredients, it was pretty much all oils. It really wasn't like, it wasn't mango butter and, shea butter. It was this oil, that, and it seemed to me like a bunch of oil and some wax and a little bit of butter. It works great. This used to be my go-to if I get out of the pool. I'd rinse off my beard and then throw some of this in, and my beard felt great. But it's just too damn old. When I say it, nothing but rancidness is coming out of that package. What have we got here? Mythical Beards. This Mythical Beards, I think I might have given away the oil because it was root beer. And this doesn't look good. It smells fine, but it doesn't. You can't really tell on the camera, but it looks kind of dried out, and I'm not that big a root beer guy anyway. So that's gone. And I forgot, going through my stuff, I love that I forgot that I even had this. It is Anointed Beard Company, The Whisperer, and it is their beard balm. I think it's unscented, but I don't remember what their beard balm was like, so I'll get to try that again. This Damn Yankee, that's the orange and cedar that my fault. I told them do it half and half and half and half. Does not work. It should have been more like 90% orange, 10% cedar. You know what? I've got to make sure that I get to the site and I try something, because otherwise I'm just going to forget. And let me just take this. I'm actually still doing the thing, so I'll give you a call back. Yes, I am. I'm at it. This actually doesn't smell that bad. This is nude beard butter from Beard Chat, but everything else has gone bad. So 1930s. The butter actually smells like it's still fine, but the oil was bad. So, oh my God, I don't want to get rid of this one. This is Black Amber. This is my favorite amber scent in the world. Black Amber beard butter. And it is old as the hills. And it seems like it's still okay. So I'm getting down to the end here. Ledger Man. Which the oil is still good, but the butter, I don't know. I guess the butter is still fine. This I was given. It's an old Chesapeake butter. Chillin'. But I don't have the oil matching with it, so I'll never really use it. I don't know what the hell this is. But I'm getting rid of it. Okay. Beard balm, or no, beard wax from Honest Amish. As you can see, I didn't use much of it, but I used some of it. It's kind of yucky smelling, and I'm going to try and be reasonable and realize I'm never really going to use it. This is an oldie. This was some sort of pumpkin thing. I did full fantasy. Just the scent wasn't for me. It still smells fine. So I'll get rid of it. And what have I got here? Sterling Beard Balm from Damn Yankee. It smells kind of nice. So, and I love the size, a little teeny, like 1 ounce tin. So, oh, and I've got some tester mustache waxes that are no good anymore. Ooh, and I think that's about everything. I've got some taproot, I think is oud, amber, and peppercorn. Amber is such a great, you know what? when I just smelt that black amber from Beard Shack, it reminded me that I do like amber, like tricky. I like it, but it just seems like I've had so much amber lately that I'm getting a little ambered out. I'm kind of, just wearing amber one scent after another, after another, after another. I'm just getting a little sick of it. I've just got to, and who cares? It's a sample. I'll throw that away. I do have some more in my fridge that I'm going to throw away, but I don't see any point in. You know what? If I get rid of it now, there are 4 people in here. I promise I'll only be away for 30 seconds. Yep. There were a few things in here. So what have I got? I've got some 607 50 cal butter. I really enjoyed this. No reason for me to even look at it. No, it's not good anymore. Bearded Coast. This was my go-to butter for a long time. From what I understand, Bearded Coast is no more. This butter is still fine, but there's basically nothing left in there. And I need a new pasty one anyway. I hate using up the area in my refrigerator. And this is Chesapeake Beard Vitality Restoration Butter. It was used when I got it. I don't know who gave it to me. I don't even like butter that's used by me, so I'm going to get rid of it. Bearded Mac. I don't know why I had to refrigerate this one. I never tried. I like Tricky. Hollis, I never tried. Bareback. You know what? I've got to. I promise I'm going to get some honey ocker. Oh my God, that is good. This is Jamestown. But it seems all dried out. And this is my grower. I don't think this is going to have any scent left. It's in rough shape. I mean, I don't know if you can see that. It doesn't look bad, but if you were looking at it, oh my God, yeah. It's like 1/10 of what it was, but I still remember that grower scent. I mean, this obviously, well, definitely no good. Not obvious. You know what? I think it's Bearded Coast had phenomenal butters. You know what? I've got like another 2 uses in here. I'm not going to throw this away. I'm going to finish it off. Jamestown was my favorite from Bearded Mac. I forget what it was. It was something sweet. It was okay. You know what? I'm so glad I did this live. I mean, not that many people were in, but that's fine. I don't care. I would have never taken the time to do this on my own. It would have been another year. Yeah, and does anyone know? I think Bearded Coast is done. I could have sworn I went to their site, and the only thing, wish Bearded Mac could bring back the classic. Don't remember the classic. Bearded Mac is one of those companies. I always really enjoyed them. I think they were one of the first ones I tried that had broccoli seed in their blend, if I'm thinking of the right company. But I have to keep on buying new stuff, and I just never circle back to it. Just out of, not wanting to spend $1 million on beard products. But we're at 2 hours now, so I think it's time to wrap it up. Thank you for hanging out with me. And this helps so much. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're done. Yeah. Well, I thought Bloombeard might be done only because I went to the site and a lot of things were like, sold out or low on stock. But I chatted with them and oh, by the way, Joshua, For an email address, you can do, let me, Ken at kjwcpari.com. So I'll put that in there, Ken. And if you send me your address, I'll send you this stuff. I don't know how much of it you like. It's that, what have I got here? I've got that Greenwood Bastard. If you want it, Invigoration, Artiest Man, a couple of Beard Gents, a Rugged Beard, some Ferocious, Jay's Beard Essentials. It's scent that's too light. I just know I'll never wear it. So, let me just and delete that. Block you. I wonder what will happen if I block myself as a user. How do I delete this? I'll figure it out. And gonna wear Tricky tomorrow. I don't know what I'm gonna wear tomorrow. I've already got a review set up for Sunday, but I'm trying to get ahead by like a week, so that way if I go on vacation or something. But what am I gonna wear tomorrow? I don't know. I'm gonna wear something that I came across. Oh, I think I'm gonna wear that stuff from Captain Stash that I've got but never worn. Yeah, just send me a message and I'll get it out to you. All right, folks. Thank you for hanging with me. I'm going to get out of here. See you on the next one. Thank you, everyone, for at least keeping me company while I went through this. It took me a couple hours, and it would have been. I wouldn't have done it on my own because I would have told myself I've got other work I can do that I should be doing. So, thank you, everyone, and I'll see you next week. Take it easy, Mark, Joshua, and who's number 3 that's in here? I don't know who the third person is. Mark, Joshua. Oh, well. Anyway, see you on the next one, guys.